boys and girls, it's me. And what you're looking at here is a radio that I just restored. I believe the year is 1940. This RCA Model 16T4. And except for a little bit of a gap between, say 5 and 6 megacycles, this is broadcast band all the way up to 18 meg. As you see there. But I've had this next to my bed the past couple nights and it's been working like a champ. However, last night sometime I fell asleep and I had the radio playing in the middle of the night. And don't worry, I have a fuse built into the line, so something Zorchus ain't going to burn down my house. That's real important. Remember me telling you a few videos back, but the volume just went away. I have no volume now, so gotta blow this apart and see what happened, so we'll find out what's going on. Well, here it is with the guts out, and you can see all the lovely new caps that I put in here. But I just rechecked all 6 tubes, and other than the emission being a little light on the rectifier, they were all good. Now, I've played this radio pretty solidly for the past week. So I just started my troubleshooting process, and I think what's going on is that the volume control here isn't very linear. I went and I put my my ohm meter on it, and I checked it, and it doesn't seem to be very linear, so I suspect that that's the problem. But it's not a problem because I have a spare carcass, and I just checked it against this volume control, and this volume control seems to be much more linear than that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one out, and I'm going to put it into the one that I restored, and then we're going to see how that works. Well, gang, here's where I stand with this now. Now, I had taken the old volume control out, which is this one right here. And I took this guy out, and I noticed too this also has the old RF wiper on it. So I took this guy out, and I put in this one here. But after I put this one in here, I actually had some volume, but it was very, very low. So what I did from here was now I didn't even have a schematic in front of me, but basically one thing that I had learned from one of the old timers in the Antique Radio Club is to take the radio and just basically split it in half. This is a superhead. And just take the radio and just split it in half, and then we're just going to use, say, the AVC section as just a median point. So then you have from AVC back to your RF deck, so to speak, and then you got the AVC forward to the amplifier section. Well, I got really lucky here because I didn't have to use a generator or anything like that. I was able to turn the volume up and actually hear stations across the dial. So I was pretty confident that all this over here, this RF section, was good. So it was just a matter of kind of coming over here and see what was going on or what was doing here in the amp. And ultimately, what I found was, if you go down here now, you see this, you see the blue and the yellow cap, and then you see that shiny 470 k ohm resistor on the left there on top of that. That's the 6K6 output tube. Well, the 6K6, the resistor on the left, when I put my meter on, it read nothing. And here it is right here. I'll show you. There we go. Okay, gang, here's my volt ohm meter. And over here, I've got two 470 k ohm resistors. This one right here is the one I took out. And this one's new old stock, so here you can, I'll put this across on the meter. Whoop. It's like a new old stock carbon resistor, so, oh, wait a minute. Get a better connector on there. Okay. So that's reading about 500 k ohms. And it's probably not that horrible because that resistor right there is probably 30 years old. I've got some film resistors that are a little more accurate than that. Now I'll go over here There we go. I've got it on the new one here, and I got a good connection on it. Worst case scenario, I could probably put here. Let me go ahead and let me put clips on these. Okay, I don't know how well you can see that, but I've got that's the resistor I took out of the radio. I got that clipped on there, and you can see it's open. Ain't reading nothing. So we got the new one in there. Let me turn the volume. Oop, wrong one. There we go. And it's alive again. So which is kind of weird because I've been playing this thing for about 5 days, and I finished it up and did all the alignments and everything on it last weekend, and all of a sudden it just stopped playing last night. It was kind of odd. So anyway, new resistors in there on that 6K6, and life is good again. I just have to throw it back in that case. So again, this is RCA 16T4 from 1940. So got this alive and well again. Anyway, gang, take care. Have a great week, and I'll try to catch you maybe next weekend. So this is Ray Weld saying, don't throw those old radios out. You can fix them up and make them play again, just like I did this one. Bye.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is